Episode 14, my series reviewing all my CDs. I've randomly generated the next album we're going to be talking about. It is row 3, item 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Folks, Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros 2. I don't think that's his actual title. It's called Hippie. It's not called that. What the hell is this album called? Here. It's called Here. I was really excited about this album because I really liked the first one. It's a booklet. It's just lyrics and this in the middle. It's pretty cool. A little tie-dye there. It's pretty hippie. This is the most flagrantly hippie band since the 60s. So that's cool. Yeah, it's a very different album than the first one. If you're expecting the first one, be prepared to have your expectations shattered. I honestly, I feel like I need to listen to this again because I haven't listened to it a few times when I originally got it, but I guess it didn't speak to me as much as the first one. It didn't click in. I really liked the first track, Man on Fire. That was like a kind of jangling thing. And then the other ones, I really feel like I need to give it another chance now that I pulled it out because I felt like it was like, oh, okay. It was just so different. Sometimes when you were expecting something initially and it was so, just the expectations. Everyone falls into that trap sometimes. You're like, but they weren't the old one, So maybe it's something that I need to revisit, but yeah, I kind of remember that it was mostly like kind of acoustic, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with an acoustic album. Obviously, I like a little more driving things, but that's me. That's my own downfall. That's not a downfall. It's fucking sweet. Yeah, I guess, well, I will say this. I think it's a little, from my first impressions, it wasn't as iconic as the first one. I feel like the first one, all the songs were like, oh, I've always known this song. Like the songs that are just like so tight, like songwriting, just simple, kind of almost like a campfire song that you're like, I can't believe I haven't known this my whole life. This one I feel like had less of that just because I can't remember most of the songs on it except for Man on Fire. There's a man on fire as he's walking down the street and he's got big shoes because he's got big feet. I don't know if that's the lyrics, but yeah, I don't know. I gotta listen to it again. Maybe I'll do another review of it after I do. I don't know anything about the fucking album. Oh well.